see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so
what?
now
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. And yet you
do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yet you do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead,
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Hold on, that's probably way too loud. Hello, how is everybody today? There we are. Good morning. How are you guys? I'm Morgan, the nerdy cowgirl. Welcome to my channel. And that mic is still way too loud. Hey, Emo, how are you today? Okay. Let me know if my mic sounds okay. I don't know if I sound like I'm like screaming in y'all's ear or not.
But finding me proved no simple task.
So how are you today, Emo? I feel like it's been forever since I've seen your stream.
Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts. A cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too. For indeed,
Sorry about that. It's hard going from like
sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad.
nighttime when I have to like whisper and turning up my gain to like during the day when I can just talk normal and can turn it down. About to start streaming event live? Oh, well dang. I thought you would be going live later. Bessie, shush. Hold on a second. I need to change the game capture. This one. Okay, let's see if that worked. You wanna wait until later? Well, don't do that on my account. I mean, if that's what you were gonna do anyways, then you know that'd be nice, because I'd watch you. But if you're gonna stream now, stream now. I don't think my computer could handle having you up, but for some reason, my computer struggles. Is it struggling right now? That's what it looks like. What are you doing? What you doing, computer? Tessie. Oh no. I mean, it looks like it's okay. But my game froze. Hmm. Let me try to restart the game. My game froze. Are you going to be playing Hollow Knight later? Or when you stream? I've heard a lot of good things about that game. Let me switch to this until I can figure out what's going on. Yeah. Is it hard? Because I think that would be too hard for me. Gonna beat up more bugs. Is that what it is? Is that what the bad guys are, is bugs? Oh my goodness. It's hard. Oh. I probably shouldn't try it then. because think Metroidvania, Dark Souls. Mm. I'd like to try a Souls game because I want to play Elden Ring, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a little difficult for me because I'm such a noob. I do really want to play Elden Ring though. It's a very pretty game though. Have I seen gameplay of Hollow Knight? I don't think I've seen any gameplay. Well, I've seen like bits and pieces. Like I don't think I've sat down and watched a like whole stream of it. But it does look like a cute game. Good morning, Rabbit. How are you today? Soundtrack is absolutely fire. Ooh, okay. That's always nice when the soundtrack is just as good as the game or better than the game. I uh I downloaded a lot of the Baldur's Gate soundtrack to my phone. What in the world is going on? Mm, it like froze my monitor. So I don't know what to do. Hmm. Can't wait to continue the honor run. Yeah, you and Star. That's a good mashup or a good collab. There you go. Um yeah, I want to see y'all's run. Oh shoot. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it says it's not responding. But I can't get to the ad manager or the task manager, I mean. Good morning, Isaac. Oh my goodness, everybody's coming in and my game's not wanting to work. Oh my goodness. All right, just woke up. Me too. I don't know if you can tell that I got like sleepy still in my eyes. But I had to take my kids to school this morning and I came back and took a little nap afterwards because I'm just not a morning person. You just woke up too? We're all a bunch of, well, I'm a night owl. I know Isaac goes to bed early, but I'm a night owl. I was up till 3 or 4 last night and then got up, had to get up at 7 and then I came back and took a little nap. I don't know why. I cannot. Even when I was a kid, normally I would be at work right now. Oh, got the day off today? That's nice. Will you just close so I can try to reopen this thing? Please, computer. Yeah, I've got weird streaming hours. Like my youngest is in pre-K. So he goes to school Mondays and Wednesdays. Yeah, Easter Monday is a holiday. Oh, cool. That's nice. Um, but he goes to school Mondays and Wednesdays, and so while he's at school, I try to stream. So I stream during the day on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then like I've been trying to go to the gym at night when I would normally stream. But then like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I stream late at night. But those times I have to like whisper, and so it's not as fun. Well, this looks like it's turning into a just chat because I cannot get this to close. And I don't know what to do. Because I tried to pull up task, task, ma- task manager, and it popped up behind the game. And so I couldn't get to it to like shut it down. Shut her down. Shoot. Do y'all know how to do like a hard shift tab? Yeah, I can. I mean, I know that because that's how I get over to my That's how I get over to my OBS. But I can't like pull up Task Manager because my Task Manager is pulling up on my main monitor. No, not that. I'll say I used to be a morning person, but recently with my siblings' schedules changing, mine did too. I've never been a morning person. I remember being, pre-elementary school and staying up at night and staying up all night and watching Nick at Night, watching them old TV shows on Nick at Night. And I remember going over to my like friend's house and watching TV, and their parents would. Can I pull up Steam? Maybe, but it'll pull it up over on my main one. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's over there. Hmm. Even Steam's not wanting to pull up. Oh, there it goes. Where's over here? I wonder. Can I run as no? Run as administrator? Will that pull it in front of the game? No. What the heck? I don't want to. Run this as administrator? Yes. Game is already run. Yeah, but I'm trying not to. No, I can't get it either. Am I going to have to shut stream off so I can get out of this? Hi, Star. How are you today? You're free. Popping in and say hi before work. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited for y'all's honor run tomorrow. I'll be popping in. I'll be popping in there as well. Right now, I can't get Witcher to work. I just wanted to shut down so that I can restart it. No, I don't know what's going on because, like, it started just fine. Yeah, Geralt. What the heck? It started just fine, and then it just said nope. Did you end up enjoying my stream yesterday? Yeah. I was able to watch it a little bit while we were like on our way to another Easter, but yeah. I love your little rabbit person. Did you is that I mean, I'm certain that's a mod, but um where did you find that at? Did you have to like dig through all kinds of mods to find that? Because it's really cute. But I wonder how many people do that. How many people want to be a rabbit? But it makes sense. Yeah, I had to go to the creator's Patreon for it. It's no longer on Nexus. Oh, yeah. That sounds like a lot of work. I am just dabbling into the mods. I mean, like I got the Fear Taylor camp clothes, and then I got me some dice. and that's about it. That's as far as. Luckily, it was free. Oh, nice. Luckily, that's about as far as my modding has gone. Like I never even. Yeah, BG through mods. Yeah, he got one that put like bunny ears on him because he's rabbit. uh, but um, like Skyrim, I never played with mods on Skyrim. 150 plus mods before patch 8. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's how I got my Grey Warden armor. Oh, nice. I see. I don't know how to find them or like I don't know. I guess I don't trust them really because I've never really played with mods before. I'm scared that I'm gonna download something and then it's not gonna not make him suffer. Vanilla honor mode. No, not the vanilla honor mode. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't trust them. I don't know if I'm scared that they're gonna make my game run bad, or I'm not even gonna like use them anyways. So I don't know. I don't know why I never use any mods. I don't know. I'd like to. Sasha and Marley have some really cute like hair mods that I really want to use because they were really cute. Oh goodness. So the complexity of modding depends on the game. Skyrim and Fallout 4 or are easy if you're doing it through the native mod manager, but a bit more complex when you're doing it through a non-native manager. But most games have a mod manager made for them by the community these days. So it's much easier than it was a few years ago. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, cuz like when I first started playing Skyrim, there wasn't a mod manager. But when I got the one on my PC, I saw the mod manager on there. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes it a lot easier. But I was also playing on PS4, which I don't think has a lot of like modding capabilities, I guess. So, um, and then of course I saw Baldur's Gate's mod manager. But I also remember seeing people like modding like Sims and stuff, and I never tried that either. If you ever hit me up on Discord, I can walk you through it and how to make sure they're safe. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just not confident in it. That I don't want to mess my game up. I'd rather just play it vanilla than crash my game. Third party mod manager for BG3 is little drag and drop. Is literally drag and drop. Oh, cool. A lot of games on Steam also have mods through the Steam Workshop, which is extremely simple to mod. Oh, cool. PlayStation usually won't allow modding. Yeah, I thought some stuff now um will let you mod on PlayStation. I feel like somebody told me that, or somebody told my son that, or something. I don't know. My son is all about modding and DLCs on his Jurassic Evolution. He loves that game. Oh my goodness. Problem with BG3 internal mod manager is that they are extremely limited on what is allowed through them. Ah, and it was kind of hard, like reading the description and stuff on them and like scrolling through the pictures. It's like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know about it. I'm working with my friend Nick on it, and now he is almost a pro at it. Oh, well, I will definitely have to take you up on that because I'd like to. I'd like to mod it. I could see how it would make it a lot more fun of a game. Fortunately, the piss come in not modded. True. Yeah, that's the biggest limitation when a game has native modding is it's very limited. Yeah, you can get mods through the internal mod manager of the game, but they don't allow scripting. So anything requiring the script extender won't be on the internal one. And most good mods use the BG3 script extender. Oh, cool. So what? Are they like adding lines and stuff? Like adding dialogue? If you got DAO to work, then you're probably a modding pro. I'm very good at following directions. So I'll literally watch that video that you sent onto Sasha's Discord, and I did get Origins to work, I guess, because I kind of like I didn't load into like a new game, but I got it to like the start main menu, whatever, and it looked good, but I haven't tried it yet. But I was thinking about doing it after Mass Effect because I'm not even through Act 1. That's what I was telling Meaty last night, is I'm not even through Act 1 of Witcher 3. Like, evidently Skellige is the last of Act 1, and then I've got like 2 more acts after this. So I'm like, good Lord, I've got a lot of game left for this. So I'll probably finish Mass Effect before I finish Witcher. Some can or subclasses, that is the big one for me. And when it comes to PlayStation, a few games have gotten modding, but Sony is incredibly difficult about it. Bethesda had to threaten to pull their games from PlayStation to get modding for Skyrim and Fallout 4 on PlayStation. Wow. Yeah, it was a right pain in the ass. Witcher 3 is an incredibly long game. It is. I was shook. I was like, maybe I'm like Act 1 or Act 2, maybe beginning of Act 3. And I was like, nope. I looked up all the quests and stuff, and they like broke it down into Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. No. I'm not. Blood and Wine. Yeah, I think I just unlocked the ability to go there, but I'm not high enough level yet. I think I'm level 18, and they recommend 34. Okay, now can I close the window? Now that I've been yapping. Yeah, don't do the DLCs until after you finish the game. I think one of them they recommended to start in between Acts 2 and 3. It wasn't Blood and Wine, it was the other one, Wild Heart or something like that. You want a fun game to play? Persona 5 Royal? Hearts of Stone, that's it. I think in that breakdown that I did, they were like showing you when to start or when to play certain quests for like the storyline and stuff to make more sense. And although I haven't been following it because I've been just kind of doing my own thing, but yeah, they were like, right here we recommend starting Heart of Stone, doing a couple of Heart of Stone, and then they said that to save Blood and Wine until after. That's one of my favorite characters ever. Guanter Odim. Persona's not that long of a game. 60 to 80 hours. It's only long if you want to get all the endings. Oh yeah. I think Emo played Persona 3. I think that's the one that he played. And it looked like a really cute game. Like walking around and doing the dialogue and stuff, but like the combat when they're like to like use their powers, I was like, what the heck? I was so shook. Love that character, that Guanter. I've been watching Meaty play Witcher 1, and a character that he sees in Witcher 1, I just ran into the other day in Witcher 3. I was like, "Ah, I knew them." That's why I'm going back and watching Meaty play him because I want to see like what characters are from like the other games and stuff, and what storylines and stuff connect to the other ones. P3 is a long game? Did you finish Persona 3, Emo? The original Persona 5 was over 100 hours, but the updated version was with royal adds an extra chapter as well as some added content in the earlier chapters. An extra 30 or so hours in the base game overall. Though I guess now it's not considered a long game. It was a long game back when I played for the first time. No, I'm still near the beginning. You're still near the beginning? Oh man, I thought you would be like towards the middle or, beginning of Act 3, you know? 'Cause I feel like you played a lot. All right, Witcher. That game does look fun. There's a lot of layers to that game. Yeah, it seems like it. But, and I've got so many like long ass games that I want to play. Like this. Oh, thank you, Rabbit. Little dance break. It's a cute high school detective game. Yeah, Persona. Yeah, like I said, I was watching Emo play Persona 3. And it's cute, but the combat is a little weird. It's a little weird that that's the mechanic or that's the animation, I guess, that you use to fight. Um and there's romancing. Nice. We love romancing. But I've got so many like long ass games that I want to play. Like I want to play this. I want to finish this. I want to finish my Mass Effect, which it's all 3 of them, and which when I look it up, it says that that's about 100 hours. And then I've got KCD, which is another long ass game, and then I've got Dragon Age. Like I've got the first 3 Dragon Ages. I think I bought all 3. So more long ass games, and I want to play KCD 2, another long ass game. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it because because I want to. I want to play those games. But all I'm saying is I want Say to take me to a perfect chord session. Oh my goodness. Rabbit starting. All I know is that Mitsuru becomes available in October. Oh. Available for romance? Or available as like a companion or something? What? Yes. Oh. That's kind of why I started streaming to finish games I started. Yeah, that's same thing with me. I started streaming because it just gets lonely being a stay-at-home mom all the time, and I got my PC to work on my videos for my YouTube channel. But I was like, I want to play Baldur's Gate. I've been wanting to play Baldur's Gate forever, but I only have a PS4 and it's not on PS4. So I was like, I'm gonna play some Baldur's Gate, and then I was like, why don't I stream it? Because that'll hold me accountable and make me finish the game. And I like watching people play video games, so maybe people would like to watch me experience Baldur's Gate for the first time. And then I met all you guys. Darn it. She becomes romanceable in October. Oh, nice. Nice. I don't remember which one that one is. Or I don't know if I even seen her. Well, I don't know what to do, you guys. Other than reset my computer. Grades have to be real good, though. Oh. Is she a goody two shoes? What do they call that? Oh shoot! It just fluttered through my brain. They call it something when people are like attracted to smart people. Maybe it'll come to me. She's your senpai? What's a senpai? Is that like a tutor? That's why I always study. I love a private in-home lesson with Miss Kawakami. She's school president. Oh yeah, yeah. She's gonna care about that. That's real annoying. Whoa, what are you doing? There we go. Well, shoot. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this other than to in stream and she's a hot redhead though. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, them redheads are spicy. Yeah, I don't know how to fix Butcher other than to shut down my whole computer and start over. Which means I have to end stream and start it again. Stepped away for a sec, came back to redheads are spicy. Well, I mean it's true. Uh Mitsuru is a year older than you. Senpai's upperclassman. Okay. Sorry, the women in that game are incredibly attractive. Unfortunately, not a single hot male character. Really? That's surprising. Because normally, if something's got hot women, it's got hot men too. Or I would think. When am I gonna get Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth and stream those? I've never played any Final Fantasy before, so if they go on sale, I might would. But I'm not poor, but it's tight. Money's tight. So, especially because I don't have a job. I feel like you'd like their story, to be honest. Oh, you're the male protagonist, so you're the only hot one. Ah, got it. Um, yeah, I'm a sucker for a good story. Dang freaking message automod check. Oh no, let me see. I'm really bad about watching for automod. I didn't see anything. I don't see anything in automod. That's weird. Hold on, let me refresh it. No, I don't see anything in automod. That's weird. There's another stream really right. Let one of those spam messaged about viewers. Really? You don't want to know the worst I've been auto-modded? Well, I don't get auto-modded very much because I don't say anything very like inflammatory or anything. But I was in my friend's stream and she was playing Baldur's Gate and she got to Nettie. And I had never met Nettie in my playthrough. And so I was like, I was watching her and I was like, I heard Nettie talk and she sounds like the girl from Peaky Blinders. Like the blonde, like Thomas Shelby's wife. I don't remember her name. But she sounded like her. And that's all I said. I was like, she sounds like the girl from Peaky Blinders. And it auto-modded me. And then I was like, wait a minute. No way that could get auto-modded. And then I tried to send it again. And it auto-modded it again. I was like, how is this offensive in any way? Why is this getting auto-modded? When other things I've seen people say doesn't get auto-modded. Like, I don't know. I was like, what the heck? And then I was talking about it in somebody else's stream. I think it was Sasha's. And because they had got there. And again, I was like, haha, Automod tried to censor my comment about her sounding like the girl from Peaky Blinders. And then Automodded it again. I was like, why? Yeah, why would any of those be banned? The girl from Peaky Blinders? Like, and then like I broke it up in my friend's stream. I was like, she sounds like the girl from Peaky Blinders. And it didn't automod anything. So I was like, why is it offensive to say somebody sounds like the girl from Peaky Blinders? I was thinking maybe it was Peaky Blinders but why would Peaky Blinders get auto-modded? That's a good show. I love that show. I was like, this does not make any sense. But yeah, that's my crazy auto-mod story. I've gotten auto-modded for like random other stuff, but it's been because what? I don't even remember what the other ones were. But it was like little phrases that could be taken sexually, and so they were auto-modded, but I could, change it around to where it wasn't so whatever. Maybe they don't want Peaky Blinders spoilers? Do they auto-mod for spoilers? I mean, if you're an adult rated in an adult rated stream, really auto-mod should be more lax when you. Yes, I agree. Because I think I myself am not very like X-rated. Like I'm not cussing a whole lot, and I'm not, saying explicit things. But I think a lot of the games that I play are adult rated, and so that I think that in turn makes my stream adult rated. Which and I agree. I think if you're in an adult stream, you should be able to have adult conversations. To an extent, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Cuz I don't know much about like I know you have to be 13 to be on Twitch, right? Nina does it because she doesn't want her students finding her stream. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Luckily my kids are the kids that I taught would probably be in like high school now. So they wouldn't. Um but that's a good idea for her since she's like in schools now. I haven't been teaching in 4 years, 5 years. So yeah, make some innuendos and jokes. I think I have to be 18 plus or Twitch would have a cow. Yeah. Contrary to how I act here in chat, I'm actually a very polite and well-mannered gal. Yeah, I've watched your streams, Rabbit. I know you're very chill. But again, I think probably the games that you play aren't are 18 plus. That's a good idea, honestly. I'd be mortified if I was a teacher and students saw me off work. Yeah, it's really weird when they find you or when they see you. I've been to like like the water park and seen a kid, and I was like, "Hey," because they were like looking at me, and I was like, I see you. Hello." You've heard me and Sasha on stream. Yes, we have. And again, yeah. How are you today, Marley? Oh, definitely. The games I play are much different from how I act, except for Stardew. That game is very good for all individuals, right? Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of me too. I'm not a very Like I don't cuss. I don't. I mean, I may make innuendo jokes sometimes, but they're like very vanilla, very PG. I don't know. I've always been a good girl, but I didn't swear until the army got its claws in me. Yeah. So I blame the military for that. Yeah, that's true. And when you get in a big group of guys, that's kind of how just guys talk. I just got off work. Ready for my weekend? Oh, woohoo! That probably comes from being a teacher. Yeah. Yeah, it probably does. But it's also kind of my personality. I was always like a goody two shoes in school and stuff. And I don't know. I'm just starting my week. Yeah. Mondays. My computer's Mondaying right now. She doesn't want to work. Or I guess Witcher doesn't want to work. Geralt said it's Monday. I don't want to go. I was really excited to get to Skellige. I was a goody two shoes too. So now as an adult, I'm like, well, like you see me. What opposite of what I was as a damn kid. Tomorrow's my Monday this week. Try not to cuss, but occasionally I do because I'm used to cussing. Admittedly, I've always cussed a decent amount ever since I was a kid, but I try to tone it down on stream as to not get in trouble. Yeah, I've never been a cusser. I kind of went through a phase when I was a kid, but I am one. I like to keep it in the bank, because I feel like they lose their meaning. Like if you hear me say the F word, you know that I am probably seeing red right now, and I will cut somebody. If you hear me say the F word, like I'll never say GD because, that's just not, no, that one like hurts my heart. But if I say the F word, that I am mad. I'm beyond mad. Somebody's about to get hurt if I'm saying the F word. My husband's only heard me say it a couple times, and even he's like, I'm a little scared right now. Because I don't know. My mom was that way. My mom wasn't really a cusser, but I remember as a kid, she dropped the F-bomb on us one time, and me and my brother straightened up so fast because we were like, oh shit, we might die. We might die right now. If you cuss too much, it loses its potency. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like shit and damn and ass, whatever. Those are baby words, They're not really curse words, I would say. They're just adult words, I guess. But like the F word and GD and those heavy hitters, I like to save up. Well, GD I don't save up, but the F word I save it up. That way, because I very rarely get mad, but when I do, I want you to know. Didn't start cussing until I moved out. That was me with my grandmother. I only ever heard her drop a swear one time. I was terrified when she dropped the F-bomb. Like, yeah. Have you ever witnessed a teacher cussing? Because I have. Yeah, I remember that in school too. I remember when a teacher first started cussing. Again, our class, we snapped into shape because we was like, we don't know what she's gonna do. We all might die. Not in class. I had a teacher in class. Now I talk like a sailor. I swear more in real life than I do on stream. Happened to the classroom across from mine when I was in high school. Teacher promptly retired. Really? Well, my teacher taught for a long time after that. But it wasn't. We were like in elementary school, and it was like one of those like, it was I don't give a shit or something like that, and we were all like, oh, Miss so and so. Oh no. Funny when I get mad. I usually stop swearing. Really? You do the opposite. So when I get mad, I start swearing, and when you get mad, you stop. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'd honestly be llama staring at my teacher. My teacher, if I saw them drop a bomb in class like that. I don't think I ever had a teacher drop a F bomb. Did I? No. Maybe in high school, but in high school you're just kind of like, it's F bomb. Everybody says F bombs. And this teacher was in high school. I was in study hall and I had to listen to music on my, and she said F no, and that caught me off guard because Mrs. Davis was a polite old woman. One of the other teachers even popped her head in to check. Yeah, that sounds like a. You know how? Do y'all ever see the like? I don't know if you consider it a meme or a trend where they're like, for a PG-13 movie, you get one F bomb. So in the whole of Lord of the Rings, where would you put the one F bomb? And people are like, you shall not effing pass, or other funny ones that are even funnier. But that is an odd place to put an F bomb. Like I can see your whole class is acting up, the F bomb slips out, but like, Miss Teacher, can I listen to music on my phone? F no. That's really strange. That's a really weird place to put an F bomb. I'm not conscious enough to stop swearing on stream. Yes, I've seen that. Oh, you effing Frodo. Forever Frodo. I love those. Some of those are really funny, especially like in the like comments. Like people are so creative. I wish I was that creative. I'm not. I like being creative, but I'm not that creative. Does that make sense? Like I think I have, well, I've said this before. I'm undiagnosed ADHD. So I'm always like getting into new stuff and, I really enjoy being creative. Like I enjoy making things. Like I crochet, I knit, I you know, I do all kinds of stuff. I love like I built all the furniture in our house. My husband's like, I don't got the time, you build it. And I'm like, okay, I'll build it. I love like building puzzles and I don't know. I like it. I like doing creative things, but like the creative ideas are not in my head. I can't like be creative. Does that make sense? Like when I crochet like I get a pattern off of Etsy or Pinterest or wherever, and then I'll make it. I'll do it because again, I'm good at following directions, so I'll make it. But like I can't make my own pattern. Like I've got to find a pattern for something that I want to make. Like if I get an idea that I'm like, I want to make this or I want to crochet this, I have to go and find a pattern for it. I wasn't in normal study hall. It was sort of like detention of sorts because I've been missing my homework. Like I said, I was a goody two shoes, but this will revert to something I said earlier. I hate getting up in the morning. So I was late all the time. And so they called it ISS, which is like in school suspension. I got in school suspension all the time because I could not get to school on time. Never. I was late probably every day. And so it was like every couple weeks I was in ISS. And I knew the teachers and stuff, and so I would only have to serve half the day, and then they'd be like, "Morgan, go to class," because I was the AP kid and stuff. Like I was the goody two shoes in like the honors classes, and they'd be like, "Why? Why are you in here?" And I'm like, "Because I can't get up in the morning," and I still can't get up in the morning. Would you believe I've never had detention? You never had detention? Even I got detention multiple times. I feel like I missed out. You missed out on a good nap. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I always did, is I took a nap. Hey, Ella, how are you? I'm good. Long time no see. I feel that. I'm that way with drawing. Oh, man. I have so many things I would draw if only I was good at it, but I suck at it. I do too. Okay. So, when I was a teacher, I was a special education teacher, and I was like moderate and severe disability. So like the severe autism, the severe cerebral palsy, and other like lesser known disabilities. And so we had like a class that kind of went over like general disabilities, I guess, like ones that you would find more kids have, you know. And I remember, so y'all probably heard of dyslexia, right? Which is like reading, like you jumble your letters and stuff. Well, and then there's miscalcula, which is math, but there's also dysgraphia, which is writing. And I swear to you, when she got to the dysgraphia page, or like PowerPoint, like slide on her PowerPoint, I thought she had taken a scrap of my writing and put it on the screen. I got so embarrassed. My cheeks got all red, and I was like, "Oh, what?" It wasn't my paper, but I was like, "I've got dysgraphia. I've got the worst handwriting." Like I always say I'm really bad at being a girl. Like I suck at doing makeup. I suck at doing my hair. I suck at fashion. I mean, I'm in a wife beater and basketball shorts. So I'm really bad at being a girl. And then like most girls have like this beautiful like little handwriting, and I'm like, "Rah, chicken scratch." And yeah, I can that's what I always tell people. I can barely write my name. There's no way I can draw a picture. No, I wish. I wish I could draw. But yeah, no, that's not in the cards for me. Sorry to go off on a little tangent, but yeah, I swear I have dysgraphia. I don't have dyslexia. I can read fine. I can read fairly fast. I'm not a super fast reader, but and math I have no problem with. But writing, Lord have mercy. If you ever, think about it, look up dysgraphia, and that's how my handwriting looks. It's bad. It's bad. You have to buy patterns, but I've made it before. I can switch it up. I wish. I wish. I can't do that. Even if I've made it before, well, no. Even if I've made it before, I still have to have the directions in front of me so I can follow it, because I will screw it up. I'll forget. I was in and out of ISS all of middle school, and the first half of high school. Yeah. Well, I should edit that and say it was mostly. I mean, I got detention middle school through high school, but I didn't get ISS until like my last 2 years, or my last year, because my husband is a morning person, and when we could drive ourselves and my parents weren't waking me up to go to school, when they were waking me up, I was there on time. But and then when my husband was in school with us, which he graduated when I was a junior, so that junior year I was able to go, and I was there on time because he would come over and wake me and my brother up. We're both really bad at waking up in the morning. And he would take us to school so we'd get there on time. But then uh when he graduated, he wasn't going to school with us. So it was on me and my brother, and we are not we are not responsible enough to get up in the morning. So yeah, I was in ISS a lot my senior year. I hate waking up early. That's why I moved to overnight, cuz yes, the 4 o'clock clock ends were killing me. Yes, if I went back to work, I think I would do better to be on third shift or something. I'm just naturally, like, all day long, I'm naturally tired, and I'm yawning, and I'm just like rubbing my eyes and rubbing my face. And then it was like, it gets dark and I'm like, boop, wide awake. I have no idea why. I've been like that since I was a kid. So like that tells me that it's got to be natural, right? How's your stream going nowadays? Oh, it's going good. Witcher's not wanting to work today, so this is turning into just chatting. But which it's fine, but it's not what I had planned. But we're having a good chat. It's weird to do just chatting when there's nobody in chat to chat with. Does that make sense? But the streams are going good nowadays. Playing lots of I playing some Mass Effect, playing some Witcher. Started my second Baldur's Gate run, but that's kind of like whenever I'm feeling like I'm missing out, everybody else is playing Baldur's Gate and I feel like I'm missing out, then I'll pull up my Baldur's Gate play and play it. But I used to have nice handwriting. I used to write in cursive all the time. And then I started working in a clinic with doctors and that went to crap very quickly. See, I think I can write cursive, but I have to think so much about it. Think so much about like the shape of the letters and like, because that's one thing like in college, they were like, when you take notes, I would take notes in cursive because you can write a lot faster. And it's not faster for me because I have to think about it. I have to think so much about the letters and what I'm writing that I end up missing half of what the professor said. And yeah, I can do cursive. I'm better at reading it than I am actually writing it. But am I ignoring you on Discord? I don't know. I don't know that have I seen your stuff? I don't know. I'll have to look. I can't print anymore. I got so used to writing cursive. See, I wish I could do that. But like my my print ends up being kind of like a mix between cursive and, because I just like end up blending letters together when I can. But I don't know. I have to think so much about like the actual. I mean, I could probably do it if I made my own cursive, but then it wouldn't be very universal, and other people wouldn't be able to read it because it would be my cursive and not actual cursive. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if I make sense most of the time. Putting BG3 down for a bit? What are you going to play now, Isaac? Cursive sucks. Yes, it does. I hate it. I prefer it, especially when trying to notate for doctors because it flows so much faster. See, that's what everybody said. I remember like when I went to college, going to like not seminars, but they would have like freshman nights and stuff, and they would give you like helpful tips and stuff. What happened? They would give you like helpful tips and stuff for your first year of college, and that was one of their tips was write in cursive because it's faster. Of course, that was like right when there was more technology and stuff. I always wanted that pen that would record while you're writing so that I could like have it. I always wanted to record the things first and then go back and take notes, like when I could start and stop. But for some reason I never did. But I was such a procrastinator, I probably wouldn't have taken notes anyways. And it would have taken up so much storage on my phone or whatever that it probably wouldn't have been worth it anyways. I passed. I got my degree. So I guess we're good. We're in free writing. Oh, I hated free writing. I'm a lot better at typing. I think that's one thing that helped me in college was that I had a laptop and would just type everything. For some reason, that's easier than writing to me. I have some cool idea for your channel, but you didn't reply to me. Okay, I'll check Discord. I write in cursive, but there are so many extra curves in the spelling. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I have a problem with. Is like do too many loops and then end up making a different word, or I don't know. My handwriting's just so bad that even cursive looks bad in my handwriting. Probably Kingdoms of Amalur. Oh yeah, maybe some Persona. I seen your stream of the Kingdoms of Amalur. That looks really cute. That looks like a really cute game. I really liked the like sound design in it, like the noises and stuff of like the forest, and it looks really cute. I might stream Stardew today. Oh, fun! You should do it. I can't remember the spelling of anything anyway. I'm actually really good at spelling. Like that's why I like know I don't have dyslexia, is because I'm really good at reading, and I can be kind of a grammar police sometimes, but writing it is just really bad. Writing it's really hard. Like when I'm writing it, I'll forget how to spell stuff, or like my brain is moving too fast, so I end up writing the next word in this one when I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? Same. I do all my writing via typing now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. When I can, I do. I try to do that. And work demands it these days. Yeah. Yeah. With your work, I could see. I could see them demanding that. What do you think about more emotes ideas? Yeah, I've got a few more emote ideas. I gotta get some money though. I don't have much money. It's a fun game. It's like a solo BG3. Yeah, that's it. It did remind me a lot of that, and it just looks cute. I love it. Looked very colorful and whimsical, I guess. So it looked really cute. Working 10, so I have to drop out. Catch everyone later. All right. Well, thanks for staying and chatting, Star. Sorry you didn't get to see any Witcher. So can we discuss after stream? Yeah, yeah. We'll talk after stream. That's why I hated English class in school. Yeah, I hated English class in school because I think a lot of the like readings went over my head. Like with my booktube channel, I've started going back and reading like books and stuff that they had you read in school, and because I'm like, why are we making kids read this stuff? I want to read it, and because I can't remember what happened in a lot of the books that I read in school. So I was like, let me read them now as an adult so I can see if I agree our kids should be reading this. And a lot of them, yes, I agree. Like I read what was it? Diary of a Young Girl, which is Anne Frank. 100% recommend. Especially, I recommend reading it as an adult again because, oh my goodness, the wisdom she had as a teenager is beyond what I had as a teenager. It was craziness. And then I read Kill a Mockingbird, and that had a lot of good thought points, like places to stop and have a good conversation with kids. Because it's told from a kid's point of view, It was really good. I was like, dang. Pride and Prejudice and zombies. Now I love Pride and Prejudice. That's one of my favorite books. Because I watched the movie, the one with Keira Knightley, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this movie. So I was like, let me read the book and see if it's just as good, and it is. It's really good. I love that book. But I'm a hopeless romantic. I don't know. That's why I like my games with romance in them. I like my books with romance in them. Because I kind of read the same books that I play. Romance or fantasy with a little bit of romance. Or maybe romances with a little bit of fantasy sometimes. But yeah, I love this genre, I guess. Essay writing was the bane of my existence. Oh, yeah. That's what I always told my dad. I was like, when I was in college, I was like, Dad, next time you want me to clean my room, give me a 10-page paper because I will find anything to do except write this 10-page paper. And I'm always such a procrastinator. I wait until the last minute. It's due at 11:59. Well, I'm starting it at 11. And I don't know why. Like I had one teacher that um it was like uh, she was a person, an advocate for the mastery grading system, which I don't, if Nina was here, she'd probably know what I was talking about. But like basically you give the kids the assignment at the beginning of the year, all the assignments. And they can work on them at their own pace. Or for us, that's what it was. Is like when she gave us the syllabus, she gave us all of everything that we needed. And so we could move at our own pace, and we could, turn it in once we got it finished, and we were able to get it back and get her notes on it, and then we could revise it and get it in, and then she would revise it, or she would take notes on it again, and then we could get it back and revise it again. It was basically like for mastery, like not for a grade, it's for mastery. So you could turn it in and get it back and revise it as many times as it took for you to get to mastery, for you to get to 100%. And nope, was not the class for me because I still failed. No, I didn't fail it, but I still procrastinated on it and I didn't get mastery on all my assignments. I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I mean, I think it's a symptom of ADHD, but, and I didn't know it at the time. But yeah, I don't know. I hated writing words, but I also hated projects too. Like I don't have any problem with like public speaking. Cause I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here is speaking to a lot of people. But I never had a problem with like standing up in front of the class and stuff. It's just, I do hate working in teams, working in groups. Ugh, hated it. Todd McFarlane did the principal art for the game. Spider-Man and Spawn. Oh, I remember watching the Spawn movie. It was like the 80s Spawn movie. I remember being like, this is not very good. Because I think it was like not even a B movie, but like a C movie. Don't worry about the money. I always got to worry about the money. Like I said, money's tight. It's a fun movie. I love that movie. It's Pride and Prejudice, but with good old zombies. It's a book too. I knew it was a movie. I knew they did a movie, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I never watched it. I don't know why I never watched it. I never watched it, but I do know it's a movie. We're waiting for your response. Okay, sounds good, Ella. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is a good one too. Yeah, I've seen like clips from that one. And then there's also like what was it? A raptor priest or something like that. That's like off the wall. Good morning, Sasha. How are you? We're having a little just chatting because Witcher doesn't want to load. And I can't get it to close without shutting down stream and restarting my computer. So we're just chatting about school and writing essays, all kinds of stuff. How are you today, Sasha? Are you wore out? Because man, looking at those pictures and those videos made me tired. I was like, I need to go sleep for a day after looking at those pictures and videos. I was like, she has got some energy. I don't know. I'm an introvert though. So I do it going and doing stuff. Like yesterday, going and visiting all of our family and stuff. It's like I got home and I was like, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody anymore. But I didn't. I made myself get up. I made myself go to the gym like I was supposed to. I did steal some of my kids' candies. They're so good. It's these Hershey's cookies and cream Easter eggs. So good. A little sore? Oh man. I would be a little more than just sore. They look like you had a blast, though. Didn't y'all just finish Mardi Gras? Like, again, that sounds so. That sounds so. I don't even know the word. Like, what's a word for like good? Exhausted? Like, it was exhausting, but it was a good time. You know what I mean? Was a long walk. Yeah, it looked like it. Long walk with a lot of dancing. Because that's what that looked like to me. It was like an exhaustive good time. I can't think of the word that describes that. Oh, we're on ads. All right, that's my last one. I'm sitting here talking about going to the gym, and then I'm eating these Easter eggs. Well, it's on ad. Let me try again. Close the Witcher. I thought Task Manager was supposed to come to the top of anything. Always good time in Uptown. That's all my fave people. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you had a good time. Oh my goodness. It's still not responding. Everyone came out. That's always nice. It's always nice to see people you don't normally get to see. Because there used to be, like, at the state fair, they used to have like a finals night where, like, all the competitors who placed in like the top 10 in the classes would come back for on the last day of the fair and compete again with the top 10, like, within themselves for like the champion, the state fair champion. And that was always, like, growing up, that was always the night for all of the horse show people, past, present, future, because the kids are coming too. But like, we would see people that haven't owned horses in 10 years, but we still remember them from showing horses and stuff. And it's always good to see people that you haven't seen in a long time, and get to talk to them, see how they're doing, and you know where life's taking them and stuff. I really miss it. They quit doing it like a couple years ago. It was really sad. Well, I guess it was almost. Was it 10 years ago now? Because I want to say it was like 2015 or 16 that they quit doing it, and everybody like threw a fit, but they didn't ever bring it back. You're free. Hey, rabbit. Welcome back. Wasn't talking about anything really important, but what? But yeah, I was hoping to get to Skellige today. Today I was going to start doing the Skellige quests, but my PC does not feel like cooperating today. Does he? Well, I mean, I guess I'll end stream and reset my computer because I still got about an hour and a half till I got to go get my kids. So I'd like to play some Witcher. It's just not gonna work unless I hard reset my computer. I hate to do that when Sasha just got here. Dang it. Excuse me. But yeah. Maybe I'll do that really quick. If y'all wanna come back. I'll be right back after I reset my computer. Because that's just what it's gonna take. I assume. Sounds good. All right, well, be watching out because I'll come right back. Then maybe we can get to some. Yeah, just reset. We'll be back. Okay. I should get my day started. I'll see you folks later. All right, Isaac, thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. Have a good rest of your day off. Hopefully you get some stuff you need done. And maybe I'll catch you in your stream or in Sasha's or whoever else's. But yeah. All right, I will be back, you guys. BRB.